What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be finishing up all the painting on our plastic pieces that we need for our interior, so let's continue the video. We went ahead and applied our color coat already. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can't really see that, it's too bright out here. But that's our black color coat. This one still has white primer. Excuse this mess. My dad's doing some remodeling, so he threw all the old cabinets right here, but we can still work out here. We're gonna start applying some color coat on this one already, which this one is gonna go that highlighter yellow. This one has one coat first of black still right here, and then this already has a final coat of black. So we're gonna be clearing these all with 2-part clear today. So next thing I'm gonna be doing is applying some color coat on this one, just to make sure. I'm gonna heat up this panel a little bit. It is kind of cold today, so I want to make sure that these parts are nice and warm before I paint them. I'm just gonna heat it up a little bit. This is the only piece I'm painting in highlighter yellow. I could wrap it like I did before, but I have the paint and the paint matches perfectly, so why not? I think it'd take me a lot longer to wrap it than to actually paint it. I'm gonna let this heat up for a couple minutes and then we'll spray on the clear coat. Alright, that's one coat right there. We're gonna let that dry about 10 minutes and give it a second coat, 10 more minutes, and then a third coat. And then we can go ahead and just clear everything. Alright, that's 2 coats on this thing. One more coat, and then we can start applying the clear. Our other parts are completely done too. They're all ready for clear. The reason why you want to get all your parts ready for clear is because it's a 2-part system, so it dries out, I think, within 24 hours, the whole can of the clear coat. So you want to knock out as many things as you can in one shot. Here's a vinyl if you guys want to compare it to the spray can. Exactly the same. So you guys can either vinyl wrap that or paint it if you guys find the exact paint code for the type of vinyl that you're going to be using. When I had the blue wrap, it was very hard to find that paint code, so I just went ahead and wrapped it. But this one already had the paint from when I did the caliper, so might as well paint it, because it's kind of hard to wrap all those little crevices in there, right there. Alright guys, we got everything set up here, ready to paint. Good thing it's not a windy day today. Everything should come out nice and clean. I'm also going to give another coat on this fuse box I did earlier in the year. I think it just needs another clear coat just because there was a lot of trash on it. So I'm going to take care of all that. This is a clear 2-part clear that I'm using. 2K Clear Glamour. So I got this on Amazon. You guys can just look it up right there. On top of doing this, I'm also going to be doing another coat of clear on this. It had a lot of trash on it too, so I wet sanded it, and we're just going to give it another coat. Just a slight thin coat just to make it nice and shiny. Alright guys, I warmed up my can already. Just ready to start spraying, so I'm going to try to put my camera as far away as possible so I don't get any overspray on it, so I can kind of show you guys what I'm doing. Let's get started. Alright guys, safety first. Here we go.
That money clip us now, that new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds now, her girlfriends are like. Whoa, before the drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peep, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go up like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick, neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way, I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's rose. Got no pay, don't no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic.
Alright guys, let me show you how glossy this thing leaves it. Right there. See it? Nice and glossy. Nice and glossy, nice and wet. Look at that. Whew. Nice and wet. Look at that. Look at the reflection on that thing. I'm gonna move on to the front of the truck now and give it another coat. Alright guys, that's exactly how wet you want it. Look at that. Jeez. Jesus Christ, man. Look how wet that is. That stuff smells, so make sure that you guys do use a respirator when using that stuff, because otherwise you're gonna damage your lungs. I'm gonna do a total of maybe three thick coats on there. After that, we're just gonna let the stuff cure before we start wrapping anything on it. So let's wait 10 minutes and apply a second coat. So I was able to do a total of 4 coats on all our panels, so nice and thick right here. This is the final result. We're still drying. I just applied the last coat, but you guys can see how wet this is right here. Look at that reflection. I don't think I'm even gonna need to buff. There's like little to no orange peel on these. Look at this. Man, it's like a mirror. This one, this one's highlighter yellow, so you won't be able to really tell the reflection, but you can kind of see it right there. And then on these, you could really tell. Look at that. Looks like a damn mirror there. Especially on these. I'm glad I painted these instead of wrapping them, because even though wrap, when you stretch it this way, it's a high failure rate. But look at that. Look at that. That's gloss. That's gloss. Keep in mind, I'm not a painter or anything, so for me to have these results, I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna leave all these pieces out here for a couple days, about 48 hours at least, for it to cure before I can wrap some detail, because I'm going to be wrapping a little bit of detail on this, adding a little bit of that yellow vinyl to it, maybe around the area. So stay tuned for that video, and stay tuned to see everything all put together already, so you guys are going to be able to see a big difference in the truck. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how it looks. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed. Make sure that you guys enter the giveaway if you guys haven't entered the giveaway. Go on to Project VC and cop your merch. Every $5 you guys spend is one chance to win a pair of headlights or $250. So make sure you guys enter. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't followed me yet. Don't miss out on the next video where you guys can see everything all put back together and see a completely new interior in our truck. So stay tuned for the next one.